Alright, I think I'm ready. Let's do it. But yeah, the Worlds thing, it makes it a little bit difficult when we only have 5 players instead of the 6 that we're allowed to have. Because then we have just that a little bit less flexibility. But it's fine. I kind of knew going into it that the likelihood of us getting 30 matches in was not not good anyway. And of course things happen and it is what it is. We're going to try again next month and maybe we'll get some more matches in. Alright. We're probably not going to play tomorrow. I'm pretty much out of the house all day tomorrow, so unless something changes between now and then, which is possible, could get a last minute change of plans. But I doubt it. I think that's unlikely. What I want to do tonight, it's going to be a short stream. We're just going to do Legends, and then basically that'll be it. So, I don't know if we're even going to make it to an hour with the way Legends are now. But I wanted to hop on, because I'm going to be trying out the seasonal troops after the nerf, as well as the Yeti Might clone trick after the nerf, and see how they do. How many more days do we have? Tomorrow's the last day. Can we do tomorrow? Probably not, because I'm going to be working pretty much all day tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going back down to the big job, which is like 2.5 hours away from where I live, so gotta drive all the way down there, get a day's work in, drive all the way back. We could attempt to do it during the commute if we really wanted to, but I don't really think it's worth it. I think we'll just call it good and try again next month, I think is the plan. And then maybe we can get our 6 players next time. And a little bit more availability. It's not necessarily a priority, it's just, trust me, if I had to choose between the two, I would definitely do the Clash. It's just I don't know how much I want to do it while I'm riding in the car. I'm getting disconnected. You'll take time off next month. Nah, we'll be fine. I'm not, like I said, it was just for fun anyway. Alright. Let's see how these troops look now. Or how the Yetis and the Disarmers do. I know it's normal mode, so it's still probably going to be pretty easy, but I guess we'll find out. Hitting from phone sucks as well, yeah. My new phone's not so bad, but it's still not quite as nice as the tablet. But yeah, it's definitely an improvement over what it used to be. I remember trying to do it from my tiny phone at the airport. That was rough. Alright, let's see how these Yetis do. Which way the Yeti Might's gonna hop? Alright, that's what I figured. Oops, I cloned the Yeti there. That's annoying. There we go. Rage him up. That invis is annoying. I probably shouldn't have went that way. I should have just went for the monolith. That was dumb on my part. Alright. King, Siege Barracks, Queen. Let them work in just a little bit here. Also, we got to make sure that Super Dragon gets out of here because the Disarmers can't hit it anymore. So that's going to be a big difference here. At least we got the Invis Tower out of there, so that is helpful. Let's just go straight from the top. Pop that ability. Pop the Queen. And there we go. Let it rip. See how it does. Still moving through. Tornado's gonna catch him. Drop the ball this month with family issues. Yeah, but that's far more important to deal with. It's not a problem at all. Alright, we'll throw these guys in there. A little bit of cleanup going. We should be good to go. I mean, for normal mode, it's still looking fine. That poor P.E.K.K.A.'s trying to get through that disarmor. Those things are super annoying still. Actually, my disarmors died out. Oh no, they're over here. Just kidding. Just kidding. Why did they... I guess there must have been only one over here. And we still didn't get that cane unlocked. Does anybody want to grab him or no? That's fine. Welcome in, Officer Fussy Boots. It's good to see you. Hello, Tom. Good evening. Yeah, I'm hoping that we get a little more interest next month. We did have, like... We had too many players this month, so I sent 2 players over to the other team that's playing out of Endless Revenge. And then we ended up losing a couple of players on our side, which was unfortunate. Well, Dagruich was one of the players that we lost. He actually ended up coming back in because he said he was interested, and then he wasn't, and then he was again, so that's good. Hello, Cyberlock. Still doing plus 320 in Legends League after nerf? I have no idea. That's literally the first attack I've done since the update. I just got home from work a little bit ago. So we'll see. I mean, so far so good. My defense is holding a little better, so that's good. Let's grab some troops. Hey, Jethro, good evening. Hello, hello. Alright. Let's see. Sure nobody needs troops. Let's run it back and see how it does. See if I can do a little bit better with the Yeti this time. That last one wasn't great, but that was kind of my fault because I cloned straight into the invis. And then we get a base with double invis. Let's go from the bottom just to see if we can grab that town hall. Just out of curiosity. Need some Yeti mites to go. There we go. Rage it up. I mean, I'd say that's not too bad. Wait, did they get the town hall? Okay, that's not good. They did not get the town hall. Oh boy. I would just say that's not too bad, and then the town hall is not dead, so that's ruh-roh. Did they nerf the Yeti Mite clone? Yes. So what they did for the Yeti Mite clone is they took the Yeti Mites themselves from 1 housing space to 2 housing space, which means you get half as many Yeti Mites now as you did before they changed it. Which obviously is making an impact, because I got basically nothing out of that. Yikes. I mean, we're going to keep trying it just to see, but after that right there, my confidence is shaken. Warden's ability, keep them all protected. Man, we got a lot of base to get through now. We'll see. Disarmors aren't going to be able to hit those super minions out of the defensive CC. Royal Champion's getting stuck on the enemy king. Oh man, this is not looking good. Those are down there, sure. Actually, they might still be able to push this through. Still kind of hard to say. Let's put these guys out here to try to help clean up a little bit. Still have disarmors. I mean, the disarmors are still looking decent. They're still rolling through despite basically getting nothing with the Yeti clones. Yeah, but that's not what I wanted to try today. Like, I get that the Yeti blimp is better, but I wanted to try this because it got hit with the nerf. We're not trying the blimp today. Actually, I'm probably not going to try the blimp at all. We're going to switch off of the disarmors after today. Do something a little bit better. Honestly, if I wanted to do something that was actually better, I would do the Royal Champion charge. Because that's going to be better than the Yeti Mite clone. So the Yeti Mite clone definitely is a lot weaker, but the disarmors still seem pretty strong for normal mode. For hard mode, they're probably not very good, but we're not doing any hard mode attacks anytime soon, so we're not going to worry about it. You're still digging the RC charge with drags? Yeah, that's going to be main meta still. I'm just looking at the event stuff. That's what people are going to be interested in for the next couple of weeks. Yeah, exactly 2 weeks from today. Bring back mass miners. Mass miners were meta for like a couple of months. Let's run it back. 2 weeks? Yep, we got 2 weeks left of the event and then it's over. Which I'm actually kind of ready for it to be over. Because I feel like we're going to be getting a lot of draws in war. Another update. Why would there be another update? What are you talking about, Mr. Jet? I'm confused. You have bombs and walls? I'd say you're further along than most people. We rolled a perfect in 4 hours, yeah. That's why I'm ready for this event to be over. Because we're just gonna keep hitting draws. I just screwed that up. That's awesome. Alright. Well, that doesn't help testing. Let's go anchor off of this, I suppose. And we'll just keep an eye on the Royal Champion. When I pop her ability, I'll clone and rage up the Hog Riders wherever they happen to be. Welcome in, Cell. Where in the heck did all the... Where'd all the troops go? They went all over the place, I think. Where's my RC, more importantly? There she is. Oh my goodness, her ability. I don't even think I get a chance to clone the Hog Riders. Did I? Nah. What's down here? Let's clone something. Jeez. We got Valkyries. There we go. We'll take it. Better than nothing. Got a little bit of everything there. This is just, this attack's not going so well. That's fine. It's whatever. Clone the RC. You're broke. I bet. But yeah, I don't know where you heard something about an update, but there's not an update until summer update. I think we still... How does this still work? This is crazy. I'd say the disarmors are still fine for normal mode. Especially because you get those extra troops in the army camps. I think that helps out a lot. Getting that cane and the extra giant. There's no way this should have been a triple. In any capacity. You really going to be so rusty on the regular attacks next CWL? I hope not. If you're getting rusty on Root Rider spam or Dragon spam, there's something wrong. But yeah, you're probably right, Officer Fussy Boots. Everybody's gonna come in and forget how to attack. Hey, that could be good for us. It could also be bad for us, we'll see. That's why you're stuck with the usual comp. If you get used to the special troops, you end up struggling without them. Nah, I don't think it's that bad. I always say take advantage of them while they're here. If they're gonna give you free triples, you might as well take them. How do you get rusty on Dragon spam? People find a way. Is there anybody online? I guess not. Here we go. Running back. I still can't believe that last attack tripled. That had no business tripling. Let's see if I can not screw up the Yetis this time. The Yeti Mites. See how much we can get. Let's try to get... Let's see if we can get that gear tower in this whole right corner. This will be a little bit tricky, though. I guess we'll start it there. Which way do the mites go? They should go to the mortar. Yeah, there we go. Oops, that was a little too close. They're going straight from the Yeti to the mortar. There we go, we got him. Almost messed up again. See how much of this we can get. Can we get the town hall down? They're cloning. We got the town hall. And we got like 4 buildings. I mean, sure, the town hall was one of them. But wow, that's a big difference. I would not recommend the Yeti clone anymore. Alright, that's all gonna go that way. That's fine. Oops, I popped the wrong ability. Dang it. I was trying to pop the Warden and I hit the RC instead. That's cool. We didn't need that ability anyway. It's whatever. Invis towers. A little bit of a nuisance here. Okay. RC dealing with the Lava Hound. Easy. It's still looking pretty good, even though we didn't get much with the Yeti. Like I said, the disarmors are still pretty strong. And then, of course, it definitely helps to have these extra troops out of the camps. It'll be interesting to see how they do in war. I still think you're going to be better off going with the, like the Yeeters. Because the Yeeters didn't get nerfed at all. You gotta do the fox walk, right? Is that what we're calling it now? I like it. Mass wagons. Oh, man. Once I switch to the other account, we're gonna do the same giant attack we did in the last stream. So we'll see how the giants do as well. That attack was a lot of fun. Did you see that one, Sir Jet? I don't remember if you were here for that stream or not. You might have been busy. What can we take out here? Let's go on this side. Uh-oh. I screwed that up. I guess it's easier to screw it up now because we don't have the, we don't have as many mites to hop around. So you have to be extra careful. I mean, I wouldn't even worry about being extra careful just because I don't recommend doing this strategy at all anymore. But if you were to do it, you gotta be extra careful. So you don't have as many mites to clone. There we go, we hit the right hero ability this time. Stuff going into the core. That invis is going to go off though, which is annoying. You done grinding all the walls on your new Town Hall 17? Nice. I still have some to do on this account. Well, on all my accounts, I guess. Since this is my main. That up. This one's fizzling. Or is it? The disarmors are still there. It's not looking great. It turns out the disarmors can't carry as heavy as I thought. There's still 3 of them. I have nothing to take out the prince, though, since they don't hit air anymore. So they just gotta kind of push through it. But we do have that giant to tank if we need it. Usually gets a small funnel for all spells. It's not worth it. Yeah. I mean, I figured it wouldn't be. I just wanted to get something on video to make a video. So I'm sure people are going to be wondering without wanting to try it out. Well, the disarmors carried it through again. I'm surprised. I'm surprised the disarmors are still doing as well as they are. Because I'm swagging tons of spells. And they're still pushing through. Alright. Anybody need troops? No. 3 more. But yeah, I think they have effectively killed... I mean, I can say for certain now that they've effectively killed the Yeti clone. At least for the Yeti mites. You gotta go back to sending them in with a blimp. But I'd rather do a spear or walk with the RC. It's more controlled. You can get different value with it. Maybe not always better value. Just depends on the base. But I'd always rather do the more skilled thing than the spammy nonsense. Alright. Let's go. Next one in. What are we gonna go for here? Probably not for the poison towers. Actually, I'd rather go for the poison towers than the double scatters. We'll try to get the monolith down, and then whatever else we can get here. Get both fire spitters. Okay, cool. We got the corner cleared out. I mean, that was probably the best value we've had so far. Still not great, but better. Not worth literally every single spell, that's for sure. An early warden. Timing on the tornado was good there for the warden ability. Alright. That RC needs to get in there for those balloons, otherwise this is going to be bad news. Oh god, the rocket balloons. They can't do anything about it now. Uh-oh. Now this is where it's going to be a big change. Let's see. Is it going to be enough to stop them? Those rocket balloons got a lot of shots in, so I'm not sure how many lives they have left. We'll try to keep an eye on them, see how they do. Still running through the middle. One goes down. Does it come back? Nope, that one's dead. What about that one? Is it dead? Oh, it's coming back. Cool. This one goes down. Where'd that one go? Why did it change course? What the heck? Go for the Inferno. That one up there died. It's dead. This one's about to be as well. All the disarmors are gone. Those rocket balloons... They took all them lives away. Also, we didn't have the cane, so there we go. That also tells us that without those extra troops in the camps, they're actually doing a lot of heavy lifting. And this one's gonna be the fail. Hey, Country Hick, welcome in. So I think this base really helps to show the nerf on the disarmors. We now know what to put in the CC. Literally anything air. I would still prefer to go with the Super Dragon and the Ice Golem, but the rocket balloons work as well. But yeah, that's not a bad idea for the War CC. Some rocket balloons, some Super Dragons, throw a bunch of things in the mix. Nothing... We won't have any CCs that are exclusively ground troops, because they work through that pretty quickly. But there we have it, the first fail of the day. The disarmers were not able to carry through the rocket balloons. The Giant still has a ton of HP. Tanky boy. That was a good look. Oh, that's weird. I got CC. Sort of. Oh, let's do it again. Actually, I don't even know how many attacks I have left. I guess we'll see. But here we go. Let's see if we can clear out this top side. Actually, I want to try to go for that. Well, that might be a bit of a reach going for that invis. We'll see, though. Drop in the clone. Clone. Just gonna drop that rage right there. There we go. If we can get that invis out of the core, that'd be nice, but I'm not sure if we got enough. No, we don't. Jeez. Yeah, they really don't get anything anymore. That's crazy. Alright, we'll go on the left side with the heroes, get the cane. Just start them down here. Bitch out of that CC is causing a big headache on that left side. No disarmors over there. But everything's still moving. That giant took out the enemy king. That's crazy. It's kind of busted. Pop the Royal Champion, and this one will get through pretty easily. Oh, they went the wrong way. I wanted those miners to go into the core. Oh well. That invis will just have to go off. Can they get it down? Nice. And there we go. That'll do it. Giant slapping. Yeah, true. They killer bot. Supercell hates variety. They killed druids. Now they killed mites. Guess we all have to do RC walk with every single strat. I would rather see RC walk than Yeti mite spam, honestly. The Yeti mite spam would have killed variety even more. This such a brain dead strategy, so I'm not upset about that going away. And it was way too strong for what it was. So it kind of needed to be taken down a notch. You really want to see everybody just taking a bunch of clone spells every attack? I mean, it's not much better than a bunch of invis, but at least things can go... things are a lot more likely to go wrong in an RC charge, then things get kind of spicy. Did I level up the new equipment? I have been, yeah. Been working on it. What do I need now? I think I need glowy. No, I need starry on this account. Of course. Go figure. It's at 20 now. I do agree that I don't think the druids needed to be nerfed the way they were. I do agree with that. Alright, how many attacks do I even have left? One more. And then we're going to move over to the other strategy that we were doing yesterday. There we go. We got single infernos in the core. It would be nice to see them bring the druids back a little bit. because they went a little too hard on that nerf. We don't see druids very much at all anymore because of that, which is a shame. And what's really annoying about it is they're going to go hard on these nerfs, like with the Yeti and with the druid and some other stuff, and yet they still can't get root riders under control. Or they don't want to. I'm not really sure which it is, to be honest. I feel like if they really wanted to, they would. Balloons, that's a spicy one. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh god, look at them, they're piling up. Oh no! They're all getting slapped by the balloons. Now that's probably the biggest part of the nerf for these things, because they can't fight back at all. Good lord, they probably lost all their lives there. Let's see, did they come back? Oh, that one came back one more time. It's probably on its last one. What about that one there? Okay. Revive? No? Alright, that one's out. Oh wait, no, it just came back. Never mind. How do they still have lives after those balloons? That's crazy. There's no way they should have. I guess maybe because it takes them so long to actually come back that they had an opportunity for the balloons to go down. There we go. Hello, guy. Can you talk? Oh, you've been having troubles chatting? I don't have any ads running right now. I shouldn't. Doesn't say there are. That's weird. Also, if anybody's lurking and you haven't followed the channel yet, we're currently sitting at 5,499 followers. Need one more for that 5,500. If anybody wants to be lucky 55. There are always ads even if you don't manually do it. I don't ever manually do it, but I've got like an ad counter that tells me how long it's been since the last ad and all that. Which is thirsty for those 5 cents. Not even that. If they're getting 5 cents, I'm getting ripped off. Which, I mean, we could have already figured that. Yeah, they forced me to put ads in, and I make, like, literally pennies per stream. Not even pennies per hour. Alright, well, oh well, nothing I can do about it. But, yeah, my ads are supposed to be set to a schedule. Where they run, like, once an hour, once every 30 minutes, I think is what it actually is. And I've been on for 30 minutes. Maybe it is once an hour. Alright, well this one's done. Let's go back to the other one. I didn't record any of that. Oh my god. I can pull the VOD. At least I have the VOD. That could be worse. Rookie streamer. It's either pre-rolls or every X minutes, yeah. I have it set to a certain amount to disable the pre-rolls, which is it's a shady way of doing it. They're like either people need pre-rolls when they hop into the stream or you gotta run them this amount of time. And I really don't want pre-rolls because if people pop into my stream and then it's just ads immediately, they're just gonna leave. So that sucks. A 15 stream streak, we're getting there. I'm building it up. Very nice. But yeah, pre-rolls are the absolute worst. It's crazy how bad Twitch is about ads. They should be so much better with it. So this is what we were doing yesterday. Think you can share it again? You left a lot of streams for the same reason? Yeah. I don't worry about it, like, for myself, because I mean, that's pretty much why I bought Twitch Turbo. It's like, I don't want to hop into a stream and see ads. I'm gonna hop into the stream and see what's going on. Alright, let's see if this attack still works like it did yesterday. This one's the Giant's good. Old school HGHB, but different. Very different. Alright, how do we want to go on this? I think we just go from the bottom. Warden's ability, we get a little rage going in, get everything moving. Alright, I like it. Overgrowth on that nonsense. Keep my king alive. I don't like that he's going that way, but what can I do at this point? Put the CC. Skelly's over there. Or not Skelly's, but singles. I need to put Skelly's over there. Oh, am I too late on the freeze? Okay, we're good. Let's freeze that. Oh, I forgot my hogs. Idiot. That's alright. Better late than never. I forgot how to do the attack. But I mean, it's looking pretty good, so I think we're fine. Of course, you should have something like U-Block Origin. See, the nice thing about, like, ad blockers are great, but the other thing is, if I watch with Twitch Turbo, it does still support the streamer as well. Whereas ad blockers, I think they generally don't even show up as like a stream or as a viewer in the statistics. People with ad blockers. I know that's how it works for YouTube because I've tested it. If I watch videos, like if I watched my videos with an ad blocker from a different computer, it didn't count as a view. I don't know if Twitch does the same thing, but I mean, obviously it's not going to give any ad revenue that way. But I mean, I'm also willing to put in that money. I know a lot of people would rather do it for free, which is totally fine. Still supports the streamer for less than 10 cents a year. Twitch still counts you with ad block. That's good. That was the main thing I was worried about, because I don't want to just not show up as a viewer. Let's see if we can get some troops. I need to level up my thrower. Not the troop, the barrel of monkeys. Actually, is this thing called a thrower too? I think it's called a troop thrower, isn't it? Troop launcher, close enough. And they're really dropping the ball on these naming things. I remember when siege machines were all alliterations: wall wrecker, battle blimp, stone slammer, and then they screwed it up right here, siege barracks. They could have called this a battle barracks and kept the thing going. At least they got it with log launcher. Flame flinger, they were back on track, and then they screwed it again with battle drill. I don't even know what they could call the battle drill instead. Destruction drill or something, I don't know, something with a D. And I don't know, battle. Well, we don't want to use battle again, but I was thinking like battle barrels. Barrel busters or something. We gotta get alliterations for these. Troop trebuchet, there you go. That's a bit of a mouthful, but it works. Hold on, did I get my thing? Okay, we got it all, cool. Appreciate the troops. Let's run it back. Turbo and ad-free used to be included in Prime? Really? They're ripping us off. That's crazy. I think if they felt like they could get away with it, they would take away all the Prime benefits, like the Prime sub. But I think they don't do it just because they're afraid of the backlash. They already reduced the value of it. Drill baby drill, welcome in, Shoja. I probably don't even need to use my siege machine here. We'll just save my troops. Should get my warden in as well. Warden ability. Increase that with a little skelly. Should funnel. That would definitely help. Little heal in. King. Where's he at? Why is he down there? All these questions. We'll never know. What's going on in the core? Not sure. There's something down there. Too many animations to keep track of at this point. I wonder how these lower town halls are even staying in Legends right now. But then again, I don't know how they ever stay up in Legends anyway. It's gotta be a pain. For the battle drill alliteration, yeah. They should just hire me for naming things and then we'll be good. We won't have a troop that throws things called a thrower. That's for sure. I mean, bowler was on the edge, but it was fine because, I mean, bowlers are... That's at least a little bit more specific. But it was like on the edge of not a great name. But then they came out with thrower. Oh no. Might as well call it the stick tosser. Grab that poison and run it back. It's really hard to drop out of Legends if you're close to the edge. Yeah, they need to do some reworks with Legends, and they need to do it soon. They need to add a get out of Legends button. They need to add the extra attacks, because being capped at 8 attacks sucks a lot more now that we can train troops fast. And I'm sure there's some other changes they could do. I'm still down for hard mode in Legends League. I think that would be good. I think the reason we don't have it yet is because they did the cap on equipment, and I think they're worried that people will feel like they don't have as much of a reason to actually upgrade equipment if they start putting hard mode in Legends League. That's what I think is going on, but it's hard to say for sure. Heal in there. I think the Giants are doing alright. Let's heal the healers. What's going on over there? There seems to be a lot. Queen's onto the town hall, so that's fine. We'll overgrowth that. Pop that. Pop that. Pop that. And I think we're good to go. Got a couple of freezes. We still have bowlers on the outside edge. And we can freeze it again. Next bowler iteration will have 3 eyes. See them being pink or red. That'll be the one that's called the Tosser. I'm looking forward to it. I wonder what it'll toss. That's the only question. The shooter. That's low-key a better name than thrower. Wait, what is this? Okay. I had to double check, cause like, is this a Town Hall 15? You wouldn't know, just by looking at it. Try to get that funnel here. Go back inside Mr. King. That warden going. Oh man, that was unfortunate. Actually, that works. That's fine. I'm not gonna use my siege machine again. I don't think I need to. Do that. I was hoping to push everything to the town hall, but that didn't work. Get the RC from the top. I have no healers left. Do that. That. Freeze. What did the single lock onto? I put 2 Skelly spells in there. What's going on? That's fine. Not exactly a good base. Hopefully we get some good examples out of these Legends hits. These are too easy. It's not telling us whether or not the army's actually good. There we go. I think an actual Town Hall 16 would have probably been more difficult than this base. Actually, did I go down in trophies yesterday? I might have. No, we went plus 112. Weird. Defense is doing well today, too, so we'll go positive again. Actually, I think this account's going way ahead of my main now. No, just kidding. I'd be getting to 54. I was getting trashed on defense on the other account. Oops. There we go. Let's do it. A good base. That's better. These invis towers are annoying. Let's go from the top. I was not intending for them to go outside. But whatever. Little rage right here. Poison. We could actually get that invis to pop. We can put the RC in. Let's get a heal in as well. Everything's getting low. That invis doesn't want to go off. Maybe the king can get it here. An overgrowth on that for now. Pop the invis, por favor. That'll send the giants the other way as well. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. Go and heal these bad boys up. RC's got this. Freeze here. One more. Save the others for that other side. Did that disarmor kill all my Hall Graders? Oh my god. That's unfortunate. Trigger the invis. This isn't gonna work. See, we finally get a good base and now it's fizzling out. Now I'm starting to wonder if it's actually a good attack. It's not looking great. Everything's dead. Oh, we still have a cane. Those extra canes really do make a big difference. Which I really don't like that they added these in. Because like these attacks are not going to be representative of how your war attacks are going to go. Because you get extra troops with it. So not a fan of the friend or foe part. This one is going to fall short. Alright. I do believe that the Yeeters are going to be the best option. Because they didn't get nerfed. they were pretty strong too. So that'll be what I'm switching to for war. And probably for the rest of my Legends hits during this event. You can tell who's in Legends and who's not by this little leaderboard. Let's run it back. Here we go. Well, we can't go perfect now. But we'll see if we can get another decent base and see how it does. This isn't too bad. Rage in there. Everything's gonna kind of split up, but that's fine. See if I can overgrowth on these singles and invis. There we go. Beautiful. Keep the town hall open. Okay. Not ideal. Freeze. Heal. Freeze again. The Invis Tower's gonna get taken down first, though. It's alright. Drop a heal there, and then by the time the Inferno goes down, the Town Hall will be back. Perfect. Yeah, when I can focus the heals on the hogs, that does make a big difference. Helps a lot. That was a lot easier. Last camp going down, and there we go. I'm gonna try to face that double invis base again and see if we can make it work. See if we find it. How many hits left? 2 more. We don't have a lot of shots. Hey, this is a good base. At least better. Trying to decide the best way to go in. Probably from that corner, I guess. That opened up. So far, so good. Below's in the core. Let's get all that covered up. Try to make sure the giants don't dip out. And Let's get these going as well. Oh, that disarmor's there. That might have been a bad move. No, don't kill my Hull Riders. No. Stop. There we go. Take that. Now my hogs can get out of there before she revives. Hopefully. A lot of stuff in the core. There's ice pups chasing my warden. We still have, how'd the bowlers get clear over there? What are they doing? It's hard to say. But this one's gonna work. That was better. Well, better than that fail, anyway. Actually, is it? It might fizzle out a little bit here. That invis, that's the third time that invis in the core has gotten to go off. How do we not get that down? That disarmor chasing my RC. Oh, that's not good. And then we got the yeeter. Oof. Okay, it's gonna fall short. Dang it. I thought we had that. That's rough. Down it goes. 94. Last attack of the Legends Day. And it's a Town Hall 15. Well, unlucky for you, I'm just gonna run the whole army. No holding back. Alright, everything moving in. Let's do a little heal here. Heal there. We'll heal up these bowlers as well. Shut that down for now. We'll get that cane here shortly. Although I don't know that it is even necessary at this point. What's he doing? He's beating on the Overgrowth Expo? Alright, I guess he really does just make a V-line for the Town Hall no matter what. Sure. There we go. Alright, well, that's gonna be it. Basically, the disarmor, obviously not as good, especially against air troops, and the Yeti might clone definitely much worse than it used to be. I'm sorry, Shoja, I missed your messages. I don't know how long those have been there. They should nerf yeeters, make them permanent, and just get rid of throwers. Nobody likes throwers. I agree. I think yeeters are a little bit too strong, but tone them down just a little bit, and that's what the throwers should have been. I agree 100%. But yeah, that's going to be it for stream tonight. Sorry for the shorter stream. I'll try to hop on to, I think the next couple of days are going to be shorter streams as well, if I can make it on. I got some pretty long work days for the next few days, but we'll see what we can do. And then after that, I should be able to do some long streams to wrap up the week. I think we have Easter weekend this weekend, I'm pretty sure. So I'll have to figure out what my schedule's going to be for that, but we'll get it figured out. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I don't have anybody alive on my list, so we're not going to do any raids tonight. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, and I will catch you all next time. Till then, take care.